coming at you from AJ Farms. Today we're going to take one of these here heifers to the vet. She cut one of her hocks fighting with another cow by the barn. One of the cows throwed her into the side of the barn, and I guess when she crashed into it, she picked her leg up and the tin sliced her ankle. So that's what we're doing today on the farm. Be back with you here shortly and we'll be at the vet's. I have to narrate this video. The audio was terrible with the big fan in the background that was blowing on the camera. Right here they put her in a squeeze chute and tilted her sideways, tied her legs up where she couldn't hurt herself for them while they washed her wound and evaluated it. I got to give a shout out to Henderson County Vet Clinic in Athens, Texas. Those are some extremely good people there that are knowledgeable and more than willing to share that knowledge with their customers. At this point in the video, they're just basically washing the wound. They had some good soap that he said wouldn't burn the cow, but it was strong enough to get rid of the bacteria that was in it. He called it hydrotherapy. I reckon that's just a fancy word to say they're going to wash out this sore. But anyhow, they washed it out and they evaluated it, and that's basically it. They didn't deaden her or nothing just yet. Here in just a minute, you're going to see them really start scrubbing on it. And there's the soap. And when she starts scrubbing, notice the girl in the background said, "Really get into it." And of course, the cow didn't like it. She said, "Whew, that hurts, it burns. Stop it. The nerve endings is showing." But it didn't take too terribly long to get the wound clean, or clean enough. There you have the cut. She cut it on a piece of tin fighting with another cow. I tell you, they're like kids. They just get into everything. He said if it had been any deeper, we would have had a problem. At this point in the video, he's using lidocaine to deaden the cut. He's spraying it on the open flesh to deaden it there, and then he's going to inject it. In the last video, when I was looking at the cut, we discussed what to do. He said that it would probably heal the way, if we left it open, he would just bandage it and it would scar over. But I told him that I wanted that piece of meat cut off because I just thought that it would be better and easier to heal and easier to clean it if we just would do that. And he agreed, so he went ahead and cut that off later in the video. He said it would take about 8 weeks to heal. There you have him cutting that off. I think it'll look better once it's starting to heal. It'll just be flat instead of a big old hunk. Like I said before, he said if it was any deeper, we would have had problems. And he was worried about infection getting into her joint. So there you have it. They're going to clean it again. And finally here, they're just wrapping it up. And we got her home. They said it would be deadened for all today, and it would wake up tomorrow, and we just have to watch her. Well, we're back. We just unloaded her. There's her ankle. Boy, I tell you, we were down there at that vet's office, or that clinic, and there was a cow in there that had his one of his feet was cut half off. I don't know what happened to him, but they took one of his toes off. So that's what we have here. You seen what happened. He cut that piece of meat off, and we're supposed to bring her back here in a week or so and see how it's healing. And if everything's doing all right, then they'll put some kind of shield on it. It's a spray shield, and it'll protect it when we can turn her out. But anyways, she's doing all right. Supposed to keep that on for a week. Right here is where she cut it. Believe it or not, it's that little dent right there. On the other side of it, I was pushing this dirt up against here so it wouldn't do it no more. But there was a bloody spot where she had been thrown up in there. And you see this here tin here where they've been fighting and throwing one another into it on the outside. That old song, Life on the Farm is Laid Back by John Denver, that's not true. There's always something you got to do or be dealing with. So anyways, y'all thank the good Lord for your blessings. He's blessing us every day. One thing I want to say before we leave is the doctor said that if we would have left it alone, there's a chance it would have healed on its own, but it was so close to the joint that he was afraid of infection. So that's one good reason why we brought her in there. So we'll catch y'all next time.